This is 5 on your side at 5. Focused on you.
New tonight, Amazon workers in St. Charles County are demanding clean drinking water. Workers say the discolored water at their facility has looked like this for almost a month. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Bush.
I'm Kelly Jackson. Just a few hours ago, some workers filed a complaint with OSHA and marched to management for change. Justina Coronel spoke to one of those employees, and she's here in studio. What can you tell us, Justina?
Yeah, Kelly and Mike, so the STL 8 organizing committee isn't a union yet, but they advocate for changes such as higher wages and a better work environment. In the latest effort, the group says it is now trying to get the basics, clean water and breathable bathrooms at its warehouse.
It's Amazon's first robotics fulfillment center in the state. The 855,000 square foot building called STL 8 recruited hundreds of workers like George Davis.
I do quite a few things to, help us continue to move forward. And in so doing, I would like all conditions that we're working in to be safe.
Safety on the site. It's why STL 8 employees say right now they're in some murky waters.
This is water from the faucet. Look how it fogs up in my hand.
The discolored water is the main worry as it streams in bathroom sinks and ice machines.
With the smell of the water, the tap water was just coming out milky, also smelling like bleach.
Davis also dwells on another dilemma.
Bathrooms are sometimes unbearable with a strong odor. The smell in the bathroom been going on for years. We discussed this with management, we got nothing.
After they say some got sick, employees filed an OSHA complaint.
Some of the employees have been drinking the water and getting ill from that, nausea.
Now the group is asking a third party to test the tap water, place water bottles at workstations to avoid time off when leaving the station, and add temporary outside bathrooms to avoid the foul fumes.
We want to be safe here.
Davis says while the conditions may be cloudy, their message is crystal clear.
I just want to raise that awareness for every employee that they really take in consideration to look at this, understand, and know that that's our right. We have a right to do this.
Now, Amazon sent us a statement this afternoon. They say the water at the site is safe and running as it would be expected, and that the video is old footage of a situation that's already been dealt with.
Thanks, Justina. A man is dead after an officer shot him following a traffic stop in St. Charles County. The shooting happened early this morning in Weldon Spring. Police found Tracy Hayes and a driver sitting in a car. The driver asked officers for directions, but when they asked for identification, Hayes got out of the passenger seat and ran. Police say he pulled out a gun. That's when a 23-year-old officer shot and killed him. Court records show Hayes had a lengthy criminal history and was on probation. The driver is cooperating with police while they investigate.
More trouble for St. Louis Circuit Attorney Kim Gardner. That trouble continuing to build.
Today, while one judge was ruling on whether her office should be held in contempt, another judge was just getting started with a similar concern. Christine Byers was in the courtroom. Christine, what's the latest on this?
Kelly, everything went down at about 9 a.m. this morning. In one courtroom, Judge Scott Milliken decided he would not hold Gardner or her prosecutor in contempt for not showing up to a murder trial. In another courtroom, Judge Michael Noble was drafting a threat to hold Gardner's office in contempt after no one showed up to a hearing in his courtroom. The first case involved the murder of 29-year-old Brandon Scott. He was gunned down in what his family says was a road rage incident in September of 2021. The trial for one of the men accused of shooting him was supposed to begin April 17th, but no one from Gardner's office showed up, and the judge threatened to hold Gardner or someone from her office in contempt. Today, the judge said internal communications about the case show the circuit attorney's office is in disarray, but not purposely missing the hearing, so they can't be held in contempt. Gardner herself did not attend Monday's hearing, which offended Scott's family.
Confusion. Everything was just everywhere. I think even the judge was just confused about everything. It's very disturbing, taking the fact that it's dealing with the safety to the community for everyone else, as well as our family. It's just terrible.
It's for our safety, the families, everybody out here, it don't make sense. And we're kind of upset about this.
Now, Gardner or someone from her office has been ordered to appear before the judge on that second threat of contempt Thursday. Coming up at 6, I'll bring you more about that case, which involves an 11-year-old victim.
Thanks, Christine. In about 2 hours, the St. Charles County Council will vote on a new prosecuting attorney. That's after Tim Lomar resigned to go into private practice. The county executive has appointed Joe McCullough. McCullough is a former St. Louis City police officer and has served as assistant prosecuting attorney in St. Charles County and as a municipal judge. He's the brother of former St. Louis County prosecutor Bob McCullough. If he's approved, he'll be sworn in on May 1st. The council meets tonight at 7.
Tonight, many across St. Louis are mourning the loss of a local musician whose tunes filled bars and venues across the city for decades.
Family and friends tell us Tom Hall died in a house fire on Saturday night. 5 on your side's Mercedes McKay joins us outside his apartment in Soulard. Mercedes.
Mike and Kelly, we were here yesterday as friends and family stopped by to pay their respects, and it was the same story today. You can see behind me there's a memorial in front of Tom Hall's door. Now that has grown over the last 24 hours as many continue to grieve this local music legend. Investigators are still trying to figure out what caused the deadly fire here Saturday night. The St. Louis Fire Department got a call just before 9 o'clock about smoke in the 2-story home. Once they got inside, they saw a man dead on the ground in the bedroom. While police have not identified him, friends and family tell us it was Tom Hall. Hall is best known for his blues music in the city, but friends I spoke to today tell me he played all sorts of stuff. Many describing him as unique, tough on the outside, but a softie on the inside. And when he was up on stage, it was all about what he was saying.
Tom wanted to sell the music. I mean, period. He kept, as much as a stage performer can, he kept himself behind the music. That's probably the best way to remember Tom.